Hi there, this is Dr. Embuddy, and welcome to Computer Science 231. So, why are we here? Well, computers are pervasive in society, and in fact, I have right next to this is a little video about uh, a bionic exoskeleton. It's really a combination of computer science and a variety of other engineering disciplines to build something to help somebody who has been previously confined to a wheelchair. So that's really what computer science is all about. We're pervasive in the world. We're making the world better. What's this course about? Well, this course is really about problem solving. It's problem solving using computers, but it's really problem solving. And that turns out to be one of the real challenges of this course. In addition, it turns out that we have recently done some research that shows that your problem-solving skills will improve throughout this course. Our real goal is that when you see a problem, that you will say, "Oh, hey, I can use a computer to solve that." And we actually get feedback from a variety of graduates of this class who use this in their coursework. And by the way, probably about 2/3 of the students in this class are neither computer science nor computer engineering majors. And one question that comes up is programming a requirement for this course coming in? No, this is about starting out. We do not assume that you know how to program. And surveys have shown that about 3/4 of you have never programmed before, which is why I made the suggestion that you check out the Hour of Code, give it a try. That actually covers a lot of the basic concepts. This course was originally developed by Dr. Punch and myself. We wrote a textbook on Python. We've created some videos to go along with that. And for many of you, this will be a hybrid course where there will be an in-person lab. Instead of having a lecture, we have videos. These videos are not taped lectures. Our model here is that you are going to read the text. Hey, we wrote it. And then the videos supplement that. And the videos sort of show you how to do things using a computer and hopefully how to solve problems using the computer. So every week there are, you will read a chapter. You will do some online My Programming Lab exercises. They're little things. You will do a lab. For some of you, that will be in person with a teaching assistant. For others, for the students who are doing this purely online, you will do that on your own. And then there'll be a programming project every week. And an important part of this is there is a page called the due dates page. I'll point it out to you in a moment. And that organizes everything, tells you when everything is due, and so on. The grading of the course comes out to be a combination of programming projects, the My Programming Lab exercises, and of course exams. What's weird about this course is that the labs appear to not count for anything. We've structured it that way to make these learning exercises. Working with the TA to solve some problems, and we expect you to do them. What happens is that if you miss 2 or more of them, or more than 2 of them, we will start docking your final grade by 0.5. So if you were going to be getting a 3.5 and you've missed 3 labs, then you will now have a 3.0. If you miss a 4th lab, now you're down to a 2.5. So we pull out a pretty big stick and hit you over the head really hard if you are not doing the labs. So those are the major components. And let's now start taking a tour through some of the web pages. Now the course web page is at can be found here at www.cse.msu.edu tilde, it's got the little tilde, that little squiggly thing, CSE 231, and that takes you to this page we see here on the right. And there's a syllabus. Go read the syllabus. There's some online content. We'll take a look at that in a moment. There are the weekly computer projects will show up there. The due dates page there, boy, that tells you when everything is due. There are weekly laboratory exercises for those students who are entirely online. Those will be due on Thursdays. The other students who have in-person physical labs, you just go to your lab and do it. You hand in things electronically through the CSE hand-in session. We have a discussion forum where you can post questions, and I have assigned TAs every day to answer questions. You won't get immediate answers. They have other things to do. But we have a pretty amazing response rate. One thing, don't post code there. It's possible to post code that is visible only to the instructors, and that's what you want to do with code, but not in a general discussion. We have a coding standard that'll make more sense later on. We do have in-person consulting hours, sometimes called the help room. If you're wondering when lab sessions are, we have it there. There's a website for the textbook. What's wrong with my code? That's actually a chapter out of our new book to help you find mistakes in your code. There's old exams on there. Those are handy when exam time comes around. We put all our old exams up there to help you understand how exams work, and then there's some frequently asked questions. The thing you're going to start with is downloading and installing Python. Just another couple of quick notes here is that for exams, I got a room, and I'll proctor it on campus for those who are truly remotely or prefer to do it that way. I use a proctoring service. It's $15 per exam. Very important thing. Collaboration is not allowed on programming projects. So when you are doing my programming lab, collaborate. When you're doing labs, collaborate. When you're doing programming projects, nope. And what happens if we catch you collaborating or sharing code and so on programming projects? We give you a 0 for the project. Happens the second time, we zero you out for the course. And there's also an academic paperwork that gets filed with the university. The general guideline in terms of programming projects, and this will make more sense as we go along, but if you want to talk about general approaches and a thing we call the algorithm, do that with, you can do that collaboratively, but as soon as you start talking Python code, that's expected to be done on your own. So you can talk about general problem-solving approaches, and that's okay. But as soon as the conversation turns to Python code, we expect you to be working on your own. Otherwise, you'll be sitting in my office with a 0 and wondering what happened to you. Just as a note, for students taking this course in the summer, it gets crammed in half the semester, so it's double the pace. So don't take other hard courses at the same time. In fact, don't take another course at the same time. You will regret it. Okay, so a couple of things about the course. I'm going to focus, by all means, you should look at the syllabus. It's there. We expect you to read it. There are 2 instructors. There are often more than one instructor involved in this. But the online content, very important, due dates. And what happens with the due dates is there's some reading, there is videos, there's a lab, there's some My Programming Lab to be done. And you'll see the rhythm here. You read, you watch, you do programming, and then we start getting projects every week. Not during an exam week, but They happen every week, and there's labs, and there's my programming lab exercises online. A lot of work here. But you'll get into a rhythm. Read the chapter, watch the video, do the lab, do the programming labs, do the project, and rinse and repeat. Keep doing it. Let's see, what else do we have here? So that's the due dates. And then if you scroll down here, there's a welcome video. Oh, that's what we're doing right now. And then there's the beginning. So this is what any one of the weeks is. This is how any one of the weeks is organized. So you can see that to start out with, there's some readings, and then there's some videos, and then there'll be some My Programming Lab exercises. And notice there's an introduction to how to do those, which is a pretty good thing to check out. But there's so there's a mixture of those, and then when you get done with that, there's always a lab and there's a programming project. Okay, it's all laid out for you like this, but you get into that rhythm. Read the chapter, watch the videos, do the My Programming Lab exercises, do the lab, do the programming project, and rinse and repeat. Okay, that hopefully is gives you a little bit of an introduction to the course. My task or our tasks as instructors are to help you get through this. Programming is a very powerful tool. You can do amazing things with it. It's very satisfying to get these done, and in fact, many of us feel it's a lot of fun to do that. But it's problem solving, and problem solving takes some work. One question that's often asked of me is, how do I do better in this course? Get programming projects started early. If you wait until the last day, yeah, you're going to have problems. The first couple of programming projects, yep, they can be started on Monday and finished on Monday. As the projects get more challenging, can't be done. Do that at your peril. All right, hope you enjoy this course as much as I enjoy doing it from my end. Good luck.